All right, welcome in everyone, welcome in, and Happy New Year. So, or at least Happy New Year's Eve. It's not quite the New Year, at least not for me yet. I'm still a few hours away, but I thought we would spend a little bit of time revisiting Escape Tales: The Awakening because this was such a unique game. I'm really loving it, and I want to get back into it. So, let's go ahead and get an intro and let's hop back in, shall we? Greetings, friends, and welcome to Enigma Night Gaming. My name is Liara, and I will be your guide in today's adventure. Today, we're playing Escape Tales: The Awakening, and in today's episode, we continue on in our desperate journey to save our daughter from this unexplained coma. But what evils are we going to face? What compromises are we going to have to make? Well, without further ado, let's hop in and find out. All right. Okay, so we're in this room. You lift the curtain, waiting to see the familiar mirror. Instead, on the wall, you see symbols of vases and drops of water drawn with white paint. Guess, it's been a while that I had guests. You hear the sound coming from the wall. If you want to pass, you'll have to prove yourself. Who are you, you ask? Shush, I'm not the one you are looking for, says the wall. Solve the equation and I'll show you what's on the other side of it. Okay, so what was, I don't remember what the equation was. So let's look at this. You tear off a note attached to the wall. It reads, "Don't trust them." You recall the conversation you recently had with one of the keepers. Maybe it's good that keeper left you here alone? Maybe. There was nothing there. Okay, so let's see. What's the equation? Okay, so we need to solve this. We actually have everything we need, apparently. Does that say 4 or 14? I think it says 4 times 2. Yeah, okay, so 4 times 2 plus 2 is 10. That's obviously true. And then 5 times 5 plus 1 is 26. That's true too. So that must mean these are supposed to be math equations. Does this mean times? Let's see. I'm not sure. So we have a square, and a water drop leads to that. What is our other thing that we're looking at? Okay, so we have this. Is that 5? I see a 5 here for the triangle. I see a 2 here for the square. Okay. So let's see. Do we see a water drop somewhere? Do we need that even? We need to know what it is. Well, maybe it's just 1, because 2 and 2 and 1 would be 5, right? So let's take our little pencil. So if this is 2, 2, 2, 1, 5, right? Is this times? Maybe. 2 times 2 plus 1. But see, it could be 2 plus 2 plus 1 also, but we'll see. So if that's true, this would be 2, 2, 5, 1, 1. And that is 2 and 2. I'm not sure exactly what we're looking at here. 2 times 5 would be 10. 10 times 2 would be 20, plus 1 plus 1. Okay. We multiply the urns and add the water drops, maybe? That would equal 22. Okay, so this is 2, 5, 5, 1, 1, and then this one is 5, 2. Okay. So 5 times 2 is 10. 10 times 5 is... Okay, so we multiply the urns, right? And then add the water drops, which means this will be 2 times 5 times 2 times 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So that would be 10 times 2 which would be 20 times 5, which is going to be 100. And then we add 1, 2, 3, so 103. Maybe? Let's see. Is it 103? All right, we're mathing. You present the solution, but the wall doesn't seem happy. It remains silent for a while. I thought it would take you more time, but a contract is a contract. The paint disappears from the gaps between the bricks. A few of them fall from the wall. In the newly created hole, you find a business card of the doctor that was taking care of Lizzie's case. You take the business card. Okay. Let's take a look at that. So, Anthony Rada, call me. We have a phone number here. Can we call? Is there a phone here we can call? Let's see. Where would a phone be? I don't know. That's like a coffin, spider web. I don't know. There is the other half of the Ouija board. I don't know. I want to take... We've got 2 stamina left before we have to meditate again. Let's see what's on this board. The number-covered board shimmers in different colors. Red, yellow, black, green. You walk closer, wanting to analyze their layout more closely. Okay, so we're missing a piece. I'm wondering if this might be like a triangle puzzle where the different lines are different values, but we'll have to see. This is disused. I'm kind of nervous to see what's in there. There's some symbols here. Maybe we can look at this. You circle around a decorative vase in the central part of the room. On its wall, you can see a few symbols and red lines forming a number. Okay, but we don't get to see anything else. That was disappointing. Now we have to meditate. As the surroundings fade away, you prepare for another vision, but nothing happens. There is complete darkness around. After a long moment, you are interrupted from your thoughts by a voice coming from inside you. Say my name and I will cease to exist. So what am I? Silence? Exactly. All right. I guess let's look at what's under this. The board on the wall seems old. It presents lines arranged at different angles and the numbers assigned to them. The whole of it creates a network of connections that you don't understand. You'll need something more to solve this puzzle. I mean, it looks like a Ouija board, right? So maybe we have to get the board. In the middle of the room lines the cracked half of the Ouija board. The pattern of the crack is the same as the Ouija board you found earlier. All right, so you remove the Ouija board from your inventory. We get +2 stamina. You take it out and combine both halves together. The room is filled with hundreds of voices begging for help and rescue. Between them, you hear Lizzie's clear voice. Now you know you're on the right track. Can we use that now? Okay, I guess not. Okay, but that did help us some. What do we look at now? We have 2 different puzzles and several different things to look at. I guess we look and see what's in the coffin, right? In the corner of the room rests a closed coffin. You try to open it, but the lid won't move. On closer inspection, you see small cracks in the wood. Okay, what did we take? Okay. So now we need this symbol. Okay, so we have this one. This card goes here. And we need something else. Well, these skulls are right in front of the coffin. Let's check them out. When you approach the skulls, they immediately turn towards you. They are colorful lights beaming from their eye sockets and nostrils. We don't know the order. Leave us, yells one of the skulls. Yes, leave us. If we knew the correct order, we wouldn't be here, says another. I want to go first. Me, says the third skull. No, I'm going first. The skulls keep arguing loudly, completely ignoring your presence. And you look around them, trying to figure out how to silence them. Well, we have a color puzzle, so we gotta do green. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the order that we have to travel. So green, red, green. red, yellow. Okay, so how would we do that? Green, red, green. Green, red. Or not. Red. Okay. Well, green, red could be... Are we missing like 2 here? I don't know. Unless... Oh, wait. Maybe it's this guy? Oh, maybe. Okay. So this guy, he has a hole in his nose. Okay, so red. So this guy is 6, right? This guy is 6 because green, red, and then black. And this guy has to be 8 because 2 black eyes and a green nose. Red, yellow, black. So that's got to be 3. Red, red, yellow. That's got to be 1. Green, yellow, red. Green, yellow, red has to be 0. And then green, black, yellow. Green, black, yellow, 9. So perhaps this is the order. So let's see. We have 683 109. 683. I've already forgotten. 109. Let me make sure I wrote that down correctly. Let me write it down over here so I can see it. 683 109. And then, of course, we could just be wrong on which triangles are which. 683 109. That's the same answer we did, right? Okay. So, oh, but they have different number of teeth. Oh, okay. I see. So those are the correct numbers, but that's not the right order. All right. So, which one has 1 tooth? This guy. So 6, 1. I think you're next, right? 9. Then you, 4 teeth, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. So you're next. And then you're last. I think so. Let's see. Let's see if we're right. 619803. There we go. All right. You read the code out loud in the hope of silencing the skulls. In response to your words, they all fall silent and look your way. I knew I'd be first. You can take me. You deserve it, says one of the skulls. Then it turns gold. You pick it up from the ground. It's heavy, but you feel it will be useful. Okay. Okay, now we've completed this. So we choose the card and the skull. What happens? The sound of creaking wood resonates throughout the room. You see more and more noticeable cracks on the coffin. The lid breaks in two, displaying a dark tunnel leading to the next portal. You can remain in the room or continue with your journey. We still have 2 stamina, so let's see what else we can explore. And we have another puzzle, but 3 items we need to... well, 1, 2, 3, 4 that we can pick from. This board was covered in spider webs, and this is spider web, so let's try this. The spider in the middle of the cobweb is huge, but despite the fear, you decide to look closer. Food! You hear a faint moan from the spider, it seems. It seems weird, especially given the number of flies caught in the web. After a moment, you notice the problem. Some parts of the web are so weak that they will not hold the spider, and the rest of them will definitely break when it moves along them. You now know why the spider can't manage to eat all the flies. Okay, I'm glad we checked that out. So, let's see. How can we... Okay, so we're looking for this shape first, maybe? Where is this shape? Do we... Oh, I'm guessing we have to put them in order so that the fly can... or the spider can eat all the flies. Is that what we're trying to do? So this one is clearly, it's got to be this, right? I would think we can color it. So I would think 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got to be one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe. Because see, then we have other ones that go up into that. This one is clearly an inner one. Maybe it goes like that. So let's try another color for this. Try this maybe. So that's one. Okay, so from there, we probably need to do this, right? Or not. Not necessarily, I think. I don't think we necessarily have to go in order. I think we have to figure out what shapes work best with it, right? I'm looking at what other shapes we have. We have this. We have that. That could be a shape. So let's see. This shape could be this one, right? Possibly. So that could mean that we have 1, 9, and then where? Because we still got to get this fly and then these flies. We've got these outer ones. I think 5 might be one of our last numbers. I think maybe we end here. Possibly. So let's see what else we got. Could it be like this one? So let me try another color. Yellow. So if we do along and then in one, along and then out, maybe. But that skips. That skips that fly, I think. So I don't think that would. I don't think that this 0 shape necessarily does what we want it to do. What else do we have? Out. In, yeah, this, we need one that goes like, I don't know, that somehow grabs it. Do we have one that would do that? We can't use this one because that web is weak. If we did that, it would break. So that one definitely doesn't go here. What else do we got? We've got long. Well, this one is a short, right? So probably not here. Maybe this one goes here. You could go in, along. Yeah, but then we can't do that one. So what other shapes do we have? This shape is going to have to be one. Oh, actually, maybe if we go up one, I'm trying to orient my brain. Actually, let me look at this. Did I go over a weak web? I think I went over a weak web. Let's try this again. Okay. So we're looking for our colors. So I think this one is going to be an early one, right? Up, down. So that easily makes that shape. And then that one, and then that one. I think that has to be the first one, right? 1. So we have this first. Because that one makes the most sense. We get 2 flies with that. We cannot go down from here. We want something that does something like, sort of like that, right? Maybe? That would be nice. What could we do, though? Could we do one like this? Out. But then this one goes in. So it actually comes out like down one of these branches. So that this one won't quite work here. Let's see. What do we have that's like a short? there's this one. What about this? Down, out. Actually, this one could work. Okay, and then we have this one for our second digit, right? And that's 9. Maybe. We've gotten all the flies down here. Now if we do that 5 shape, that will take us around there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that would clearly be this one. 5. Change back to pink. Okay, so from here, we still want to go... Actually, this shape might work now. Down, in, up, in. I think so. Okay, so now we have our 0 shape, right? So 0. Next is blue. Okay, where do we want to go from here? We only have 2 flies left, so we just need something like this. Do we have a shape like that? There's 3. Does that work? Out, down. Yes, 3 is perfect. Okay, I think that might be our code, right? Did we get all the flies? I think we did, right? Let's try it. Oops. Change back to this. Let's try it. 19503. All right, we did it. Once you know the safe path that would allow the spider to eat all the flies, you read it out loud. Thank the guide, says the spider. Behind my web, you will find something that will reward your efforts. Indeed, when you reach behind the web, you feel a piece of paper with an alchemical recipe. Okay. What does that do? Oh, we could have... Oh. I bet we could have done that instead of the skull. So this is like a... kind of like a choose your own adventure sort of thing, it's like. I don't know what else there would be here. I think we're just going to go on to the next area and see. You fall through the small door of a cupboard into the next room. The door's padlock locks itself behind you. The room seems to be the combination of 2 bedrooms, yours and Lizzie's. You have the impression of your shadow, comforting Jen's shadow on the bed. You recall all the times you tried for a baby without success. When your wife finally got pregnant, the doctors were astonished. According to them, your wife was infertile. You unravel the carpet with drawn squares and a diagram ready to fill. This is one of Lizzie's favorite puzzles. It's called jumping squares. You look at the black fields, thinking about the rules of their movement. You regret not paying more attention when your daughter was solving this puzzle. Okay. So, jumping squares. What is this? This one jumps down. No, they're moving independently. Okay, so this one... Let's see. What does this one do? It could potentially move forward 2. Or 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this one... we move from... 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2... Alright, so we gotta find the pattern of what these squares are doing. Where does this one go? It could potentially be this one, or this one. So if this square was this one, then that'd be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's not that one. Okay, so if it was this one, it'd be 4, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. It's not there. So then what is this one doing? Up 2 over 2? Then up 2 over 2? Nope, it's not that. So, what is the rule for this then? So this one could go down, down, down. I think this one goes down. That's the simplest method, right? This square goes down one, right? It just goes down and down and down. And then what does it do? Does it go over one? Is it this one? If that's true, does it go around or up? I don't know. Maybe? Okay, what else do we have? So this square. Down one, over one, down one. Down one, over one, down one, over one. Maybe? Maybe that's all this one's doing? Down one, over one, down one, over one, and then down one? Maybe. Okay, and then the last one, what would it be? This one is the strangest one. It's like going diagonal 2, down 2, and then from there it goes diagonal 1. I don't know. Over 2. That one doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. That one's a little confusing, I think. I think we'll come back to that one. Let's look around and see what else we've got. What is this? Some kind of dresser? There is a locked jewel case on the dresser where Jin used to keep her jewelry. Under it are geometric figures with cut holes. You look around and wonder if you've seen similar shapes before. Okay, so we have everything we need. Let's look. So we're looking for a hexagon. Have we? There's circles, right? Oh, but these are okay. Oh, wait. We're looking for the ones that maybe match. Perhaps. Not sure. Let's see. Well, we clearly have holes here. But which one would match the most? I don't know. There's no holes in this picture though. But there's a hexagon. Hexagon, square, triangle. So hexagon is chicken. It goes there. Okay, the square goes here. The triangle goes here. Okay, but what does that give us? So let's look at this a little bit. We'll go ahead and sketch on this. So this one, I can't draw very well. All right, so this one is the hexagon. This one is the square. And this one is the triangle. Okay, so, but then there's a rabbit here. And then there's a chicken and a worm. And then a cat and a mouse. It's like predators and what they eat. Okay. What does that give us, though? So, let's see. Yellow would be this one, right? And pink, the cat would eat the mouse. And the chicken would eat the worm. But I don't know what that gives us exactly. Because these are just round holes, right? Let's look at this triangle piece. So if we oriented this, let's try and visualize. If we oriented this the way it is here, does that help anything? Or if we look at the square one, it would be impossible to orient, right? What are we missing? It's not going to just be 888. That'd be silly. I mean, I could do it, but that's not going to be it. I mean, this is definitely the holes they're in and what they eat. That's what's confusing. But how does it relate to the shapes? Is there something about the shapes that I need to look at? I don't know. Nothing's jumping out at me. Even if we did the chicken, I don't know. What exactly would we be looking at? This hole, and then I don't know. What is that supposed to represent? Huh. This is another one. We're gonna let it stew a bit. We got two. We're letting brew. Let's see what else we got. Oh, there's a phone here. Maybe we can call. You check the open drawer. It's empty. You grab at the other drawer, but the phone rings. You pick it up. Yes? You hear a buzzing sound. Is the phone working? You look at the phone's dial with the eye symbol drawn on it. You take out Lizzie's doctor's business card. You dial the number, but instead of the desired voice, you hear that the number you've dialed does not exist. You look at it closely. Okay. 4272928. And then this, we have this. Eyeball. Okay. 42. What would 42 be? 4 would be right here. There's no number here. Oh, but let's orient the eyeball. Oh, we can rotate this. There we go. Okay. So 4 would be 8, right? So 8, 2, or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe the other way around. Let's see. So 4 would be 8. Well, I think that was the same number anyway. So 4, 2, 2. Is that going to be 10? I guess? Maybe? And then 7 would be 5. 2. That's going to be the same one, right? 5, 10, or 8, 10, 5, 10. And then 9. 9 is 3. 2. And then 8. 4. That seems like an awfully long number. I don't know that I can do that. Maybe? Was it 8? Oh, it was 4. Whoops. 8, 10, 5, 10, 3, 10, 4. I guess it wasn't. Okay. You dial a number and you hear your own voice on the phone. Hi, honey. I'm worried about our little girl. She says she doesn't feel very well. Can you take her to the doctor today? I love you. Bye. You remember how even as a little kid, Lizzie used to have sudden attacks of fatigue. This was even before Jen had passed. How could you forget that? Suddenly, your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of the wind. It looks as if the grate in the window has opened. Okay, so we need one more puzzle piece for this. What are we looking at here? There's this. The grate opened, I assume? Maybe we need to actually look at the window? Perhaps. Okay, so let's take a look at it. You stand next to a window with bars painted in different colors. You see a keypad behind it. You have to check it out. Okay. So, I'm not sure what this tells us exactly, but let's look at this. We have a lot more purple here. Well, let's see. We have to, like, combine them somehow. So, like, yellow. Let's see. Yellow would be... Okay, so if that's purple, yellow... This is the window, right? So yellow, yellow, yellow. These are all purple, purple, and then yellow. I don't know what that tells us. Oh, this one's also yellow. I don't think that tells us anything. I don't know. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, what I'm thinking is like a telephone, like digital numbers, you know, like something like this. But nothing is necessarily jumping out at me right now. What if we have to line stuff up a bit? I don't know. I'm not sure how we would do that exactly. Because we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so they're exactly the same size. Oh, what if this is this is backwards? Oh, okay. Okay, so that would be this, and then over 1, down 2. All right. Yes, now it makes sense. Okay, so purple is 5. All right. Now, what's the next number? Let's see. Yellow. Okay, so we have these for yellow. These are mirror images. So these go all the way across. And then it goes like this. So this is going to be like probably, what is this, 9? 9. Okay. Yellow equals 9. Okay. Now let's look at the red. Okay, so red. Goes down like this. Then it goes over 2 more. And then, so it's 3. Red is 3. Okay. And then there's, let's see, we've done purple, yellow, red. Is that all the codes there are? I think so. So now we got to figure out what order. Yellow, red, purple. Yeah, I think that's all. So, oh, purple, yellow, red. Okay, so is it biggest to smallest or smallest to biggest, I wonder? Let's, see, anything else that might tell us that? I'm not sure, so maybe we just try biggest to smallest. So that would be 395. Okay, let's try 593. There we go. You enter the code and you hear a rattle of metal. The drawer next to the phone flies open. You fly a window handle inside. You look at the grate, but there's no place you could use it. Take the handle. Okay. We have 1 stamina left. What can we have nothing we can interact with any of this stuff. There's so much stuff here to look at. We're definitely going to have to meditate again. Because we can't... I don't know that we can solve this. Oh, wait. You go in this way. This isn't... It goes in... Oh, okay. So it's saying these are the directions it goes, right? What is the... We need to look at the rules for the jumping. Backwards. Backwards. Okay, maybe this one jumps backwards. But no, because then it's not in this one, right? I thought I had it. Whoops. So what would this is the... Whoops. Looks like we had a bit of a glitch here. Let's see. All right, let's see. Let me see if I can get the camera working again. It seems to have had a bit of a malfunction. 1 second. Hello. Ugh. Let me see what's going on here. Hello. Can you work? Hello. What is going on here? Gotta love it when you have hardware malfunctions. Let's see. Try this one. All right. Nothing like some impromptu changing of things. Now let's see. There we go. Okay, that was weird. I don't know. It just randomly decided it was no longer going to work. So, all right. Anyways. Okay, so this one, it could be going up. But then where does it go? If it goes up here, then over, and then down, and then maybe that's what it does. Maybe. Could be. Let's see. So far it fits the pattern, right? And then it just starts all over, which means here it would be here. Let's see if we can figure out what the other ones might do. This one could be easily straight down, like we were saying. And then around, right? So then it'd be here. What would the last one be doing, though, if that's the case? It's jumping around 2. It's jumping around 2. We figured it out, guys. All right. So yeah, so it jumps around too, which means it would be here. Okay, so we figured that out, but is there something here? Are we missing something for this? So we know what it is, but what numbers do those represent? I'm not sure. Are we missing something for it? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. You look at the black fields, thinking about the rules of their movement. So, yeah, I think this is the answer, but how we translate that into a solution, I'm not quite sure about yet. What is this? The effect of the lights coloring the water reminds you of something. You've seen a similar fountain during your trip to the theme park. Lizzie couldn't stop looking at it. A statuette of a smiling character. The one in front of you, however, is decorated differently. There's a golden lower jaw on the top. You pull out the found skull and attach the lower jaw to the lower jaw that crown the fountain. You remove the skull from your inventory. All right, and we get extra 2 stamina. Okay. The water surface glows, presenting you with a vision. You see Lizzie in a hospital bed. For a moment, you feel as if she was smiling in her sleep. Okay. So, well, that gave us some stamina at least, which is good. What else can we look at? Let's see. What's on this wall? This is the wall with all the animals. We really need to look at that some more. Among the vegetation, also the wolf had moved, you see peculiar hunting trophies as if belonging to a completely different world. Their heads are moving, gazing ominously at you. Only after a moment you notice they aren't looking at you, but the other corner of the room. This corner? This corner, right? That's the animal corner, right? So this is the one we still don't understand. How does this affect it, I wonder? Lion, llama, wolf, fish. I'm not sure. That one still has me a bit perplexed. But let's look at this. You look at the holes in the wall from which the heads of the animals are shyly emerging from time to time. Oh, so these are the predators looking over here? Okay. So there are 2 opposite corners that are looking, right? So these are 2 opposite sides of the room. I understand now. Well, I understand sort of. Not really, but sort of. So this one is looking across at this guy. This one is... these are predators looking at their prey. For sure. So what does that mean as far as this goes? That's what I'm not sure. I mean, supposedly we have everything we need to solve this one. That's what's baffling about this. But how? 1, 6, 3, 2, 7. There's all these numbers too. Maybe that's something we should look at. The deer head, possibly. Lion, llama, wolf, fish. We don't have a fish. These 3 have these symbols. It's kind of like a food web, I guess, right? I mean, because technically the wolf could eat all of these. Well, not the worm, probably. But technically, so what is this supposed to mean? I don't know. I think we need to meditate and continue on. A sudden attack of pain makes you fall. You expect a painful memory, but instead you see Lizzie's hospital room. Loud sounds of equipment echo around, and chaos reigns among the staff. Nurses and doctors crowd around the bed, shouting at each other. Someone activates the defibrillator. After what seems like an eternity, the machines go silent, and one of them says, "We were lucky today, but next time we might lose her." They said her condition was good. You will have to give away something. You choose the bear. All right, we get +4 stamina. Okay, so it's starting to cost us stuff. All right, let's look at this deer head. You see the familiar antlers that once hung at your parents' house. It was your father's souvenir from the times you went hunting together. At least that's what you think at first glance. Someone screwed additional antlers with loose bolts to the original head and described their work with numbers. As if that wasn't enough, there is an occult symbol on the animal's skull. Okay. All right. So, how does this match? Let's see. Is it gonna match? What's the symbol? I mean, there's this. Could it be the bed? The bed frame? Maybe? What are we supposed to observe with this, though? 163. I'm not sure. Supposedly we have what we need to solve this one too. But I'm just not seeing it. What else do we got? There's so many puzzles here. 3 puzzles at least. And we can look at 3 more areas. Alright. What's here? There's a creepy picture above the bed. It reminds you of the last Halloween that the 3 of you spent as a family. You took Lizzie on a trip. When you got back, you found an occult symbol on your door. The same as the one decorating the cover of the book. For you, it was just a prank. But Jennifer was shaken. She couldn't recover for a couple of days. Okay. The bed you've been sharing with Jen reminds you of all her sleepless nights. There were times when she had trouble sleeping due to headaches that no pills could help. Right now, we're basically just using up our stamina. All right, which one do we study? I guess we look at this one. You sit on the edge of Lizzie's bed. It looks just like you remembered, with one exception. The metal finishing is unusual. When you look closer, you notice that some of the decorations form digits. Okay. Interesting. So maybe that's what we're supposed to notice. 1, 2. What do we have here? 3, 7, 4. That's what this says. 3, 7. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So what is the first one that we see? 1, 6, or 3? I can't really tell. Maybe 6? 4 would be the second one. So maybe 6? Or is it just 3? I don't know. That one's difficult to tell. Let's see. 6, 4, because you can see a 4 right here, right? 8, 9, 3. 8, I guess. 3, 8, 2. Again, it looks like an 8. 1, 7, 4. I see a 7. And then 6, 9, 4. I see a 4. I mean, this doesn't seem right, but let's see. 648. 648,874. Okay, so that was not it. So let's see. There's 6 of these, and it's saying one. What is it saying? That's the question. One. I don't know. I just don't really see a number on this first one. I just don't. I see a 4 here. I see a 3 here, a 4 here. So like these ones I see. A 3 here, a 4 here, a 7 here. I see a 4 on the second one. But on this one, what is there? 893. What do I see? Do I see anything? I mean, it looks more like an 8 than anything else. The first one, 163. I don't see anything. 163. What do we see? I don't know. These are both like basically nothing there. What if they're both 3 and I just can't tell? I mean, maybe. But see, that one looks like a 3. Like, I can see that one. 893. Can I see anything in this one? I just don't. I don't see a digit on this one. I see that symbol. And then what would this be? 863. I don't know. I don't see a 1 here. Could maybe say 6, but I feel like that'd be stretching it. Is there a symbol on this one that I'm not seeing? I think that one's got to be 6, right? It makes the most sense. But then what is this one? 893. Is it just 8? Is it something else? I don't know. Let's try. All right, so let's see. Could be 1 or 6 or 3. We're not sure. 4. It could be 8, 9, or 3. 3, 7, 4. Like, we're pretty sure about those ones, right? All right. So, what's the first digit? All right, so the first one we're not 100% sure about, so we'll try 6 or 8374. Okay, that was it. We got it. When you place all the antlers in the correct position, something falls from the moose's mouth. You find a golden dial covered with numbers on the floor, reminiscent of an unusual clock. Okay, so we have a gear. What can we do with that? Not sure. All right, we still have 2 more puzzles. Oh, there's something we can do here. But we can't do it without... Oh, that orange means we have to have energy to go there, right? So that makes sense. Okay, so now this one. What exactly are we trying to figure out here? I just don't understand what it's trying to say. Is it supposed to be some kind of food web? Because the cat could eat the mouse or the rabbit. In theory. Is that supposed to just be 2? The wolf could eat either one of these. I mean, it's not going to be 2, 2, 1, right? Whoops. Yeah, okay. I didn't think so. What would it be? I don't know. Unsure on that one. And then the other puzzle we have is this one. So maybe it's the number of squares it moves, right? But I still don't know what order it is. So it would be like, yeah, I'm not sure. Unless, wait, what if it's what pattern it makes as it moves? Maybe 1. But then that doesn't make any sense. We could get hints for these, because I'm really not sure where to go with either one of them. Let's see what a hint does. Let's take a hint. Each of the 3 black... Yeah, we already know that one. That doesn't help. The rules apply the movement around the diagram or inside of it. Yeah, that doesn't help. One of the squares moves 2 clockwise. The other by 1 counterclockwise. And the third moves clockwise on the inside square. I'm pretty sure we already figured that out. Clockwise. Yeah, we already figured that out. That one moves clockwise. One of the squares moves 2 clockwise. Yeah, we figured that out. We've already figured out all of these hints. So, none of those hints helped us. That's very disappointing. Oh! Oh! Less than. Okay. If I just hit solve, we could have figured it out. 5, 6, 15. Oops. 5, 6, 15. Silly me. I should have just looked. You complete the layout and immediately see how the carpeted surface begins to change, as if someone was working on it with an invisible needle. After a while, embroidered figures and colorful patterns appear on the fabric. Okay. Alright. What if we hit solve here? That just brings that up. So this one, I'm still not sure what we do with it. I know these guys are looking over here, like, because these are predators. So we have the chick. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 2, right? Okay, still not good. Maybe the cat can't eat the rabbit. Obviously, the chicken can eat the worm, right? Is this associated with anything? It's just the one worm, right? There's nothing else over here that the chicken could eat. And then the cat could eat the mouse. Is it just 1, 1, 1? No. So I don't know what the circles are supposed to be. Maybe, oh wait. Maybe these are like the numbers. Okay, so let's see. The chicken. But it's between these two, right? That the chicken would want to eat. The cat is right here. And then the wolf is right here. I don't know. Are these supposed to make numbers somehow? Maybe? I don't know. What are they? Is it the number of legs their prey has? 0, 4, 4. Okay. I mean, it was worth a shot. Then what? Why are there holes in here? And then there's holes over here. Maybe, okay, maybe we have to count the fish too. So the chicken could eat just the worm, right? Okay, so the chicken would eat just the worm. The cat could eat the mouse or the fish, so maybe it's 2. The wolf could eat the rabbit or maybe the llama? I don't know. Or are these like, I don't know. 1, 2, 2. I don't know. 1, 2, 1. All right. Almost good. So what is it supposed to be then? The thing that baffles me is the holes. So we have the chicken, for example. It's clearly in the hexagon. He wants to eat the worm. Even if we do this, I don't see what that gives us. It doesn't seem to do anything if we do that. I mean, the lion could eat the llama, the bear could eat the fish. So what exactly are we trying to figure out here? I really hate having to do the hints again so soon, but this one is baffling. I don't know. Let's see what it says. The last one didn't even count because none of the hints were useful. We'd already figured out literally everything it said. We just had to hit the solve button and it brought up another interface. The animals on the trophies are connected to the animals in the holes. Yeah, we already know that. The shape of the trophies correspond to the shape of the sculpture in the closet, which determine their order. Yeah, okay. I already know that. Find the amount of holes of the same size as the hole with the type of food for the animal from the trophies. Find the amount of holes of the same size. Oh, okay. So that was okay. That's a fair hint. That makes sense. So the chicken wants to eat the worm. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then the cat wants to eat the mouse. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4 for the wolf. 5, 3, 4. See, that was what was confusing me. I said it was the holes that were confusing me, didn't I? You open Jin's jewel case. Inside, instead of an expensive jewelry, you find a toilet plunger. Okay. A toilet plunger? What are we supposed to do with a toilet plunger? Okay. Interesting. Do we have to meditate because we have to use this space? Because I don't see anything else we could do. Okay, I guess we meditate. You feel sick, anticipating another attack. You look around for a comfortable and safe place, but nothing happens. However, in the corner of the room, you notice a man dressed in a female maid's outfit, humming to himself as he dusts himself. He suddenly stops, looking at you. He smiles at you and says, "Ah, there you are. I saw you looking everywhere. Please leave everything tidy." Before you could answer, he handed you a duster and went out through the wall. Okay, so did we get a duster? We got a duster. Okay. Weird. The padlock has an unusual construction. It doesn't have a keyhole or number dials. You have to, you look at it from all angles. You have no idea how you would open something like this. All right, well, I guess we'll have to use our objects. All right, so we have to pick that one, obviously. Now, a handle or a plunger? Well, let's see. The plunger came out of our wife's jewelry box, right? So let's try the handle because we're trying to help our daughter, right? Behind you hear the sound of a key turning in the lock. The padlock at the cabinet through which you entered the bedroom suddenly falls to the floor. The door opens with a painful creak. Inside the cupboard, you see another portal. You have to decide once again if you want to continue forward. Well, we've done everything here, so of course we're going to continue forward. We got an achievement. Is it Narnia? I mean, that's what it feels like, right? You enter another tunnel. You see blue and red lights in front of you. They remind you of ambulance lights. You found her like this. Did she take anything? You hear a doctor's voice in the darkness. Migraine pills. She had problems. Could she have overdosed, doctor? Your question is left hanging in the air, and you remember when you found Jen on the bathroom's floor. Meanwhile, the tunnel ends, sounds disappear, and you find yourself in a room that is confusingly similar to your kitchen. You look at the spot that you came from, but instead of a passage, you see a small staircase in the cupboard under the sink. All right, so we will be exploring the kitchen next time, this mysterious kitchen, and seeing what kind of secrets lurk in here. But man, this game is really kind of trippy. Like, you never know what exactly you're looking for. You have to kind of observe and remember things too, and kind of piece together things. And I'm going to be honest, that last portal, it was literally the last place I thought to look. So it's definitely challenging, and I think our meditation is definitely going to cause us to change the ending of the game. But we will find out how all that happens and more in the next episode. So if you like this kind of content, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. If you want to watch live, we're on Twitch at twitch.tv/Liara27. I have my schedule posted in the about and in the description. And if you want to see which games we're playing each day, I post them on x.com/Liara27. And I hope you join me in the next one. Until then, guys, bye. Oh man, that was crazy. But that is where we're going to call it today, guys. I hope everyone has a lovely new year. I'm going to go hang out with my family and chill and enjoy the evening. Let's see who we can raid. Let's raid Plenty of May. She's playing Marvel Rivals. We will be back here Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. We're going to be playing some Lethal Company with Night Flurry and Math, so it's going to be all full of crazy shenanigans. I'm going to be monitoring the ship most likely, but we'll see what all happens and how high of a quota we can get. We have a crazy mod pack enabled too, so it's going to be all kinds of interesting. So I hope you guys will join me then. That will be Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Central in the new year. So everybody have fun. Enjoy your evening. Happy New Year. And I will see you guys all in 2025. Until then, guys, bye.